5 things I used to hate about femininity that I now love. Hi all hearts, happy Tea Time Tuesday. Got my tea. If you're thinking Moonlight Week, what's that got to do with femininity? I think Moonlight energy is feminine energy, powered by the moon, are we not? Number 1, vulnerability. I always hated feeling like being feminine meant being vulnerable, like people were always waiting to take advantage. Not that I've grown to love that people take advantage of people, obviously, but I've grown to learn to input boundaries and how important boundaries are. It's kind of made me feel stronger, more at one with myself, because I really understand what I do and don't want, what I do and don't like, and without having that original sort of vulnerability, I wouldn't have ever discovered that. Number 2, I always felt like it was really looks focused. Have certain hair and wear certain makeup and wear certain clothes. I feel like that's something a lot of us feel growing up, because as women you're expected to embody more femininity than any other gender. I'll get into that in a second. I always hated how looks focused it felt. Whereas now, I feel like it's just that freedom to really express who you are and how you feel inside on the outside. And I actually really love that. Number 3, I always hated how it felt so linked to my identity as a woman. I felt like if I didn't embody the perfect idea of femininity, then I wasn't entitled to being a woman, if that makes sense. But actually, now I know that you can separate the two, that you can be a woman and not be super feminine. You can be any gender and be very feminine or not feminine. And once I really understood that, I actually love now that I can choose to express femininity and that it is a choice. Number 4, feeling like it came with a lot of responsibility for other people's emotions. I had to think about everyone else's feelings before my own, and even if things made me uncomfortable, I felt like I had to sit through it, because I feel like having feminine energy actually means sometimes being more in touch with emotions. Doesn't mean having to carry everyone else's emotions, but it can be a great way to connect with people and understand people. I think that's really wonderful. Number 5, I feel like I was always really hesitant to embrace the femininity, because I felt like if people wouldn't take me seriously, it's too much or it's too naive. Those things aren't true. When you embrace it and you actually feel confident with it, I think it actually makes you be taken more seriously. Like, I feel like you can really own a room with that confidence. So yeah, those are my 5 things. Let me know what you think in the comments. Things that you maybe hated that you love now, or things that you love that maybe you hate now, because it can go the other way sometimes, which is really sad. But this world, I feel like, just seeks to make us hate ourselves sometimes, which sucks, but thankfully we all have each other to lift each other up. I will see you tomorrow for Wellness Wednesday.